Hey y'all. So I just got offline. That's why I got these two little things in my head. I just took my wig and my lashes off. Child, I've been online for like 4 hours and 30 minutes straight. Well, with a few 10-minute breaks. But yeah, I've been online for like 4 hours and 30 minutes on StreamMate. I had like 10 privates, a lot of tips. Today was a great day. I love StreamMate so much. But yeah, I recently realized why I hate token sites and why I tried Camsoda again. And while I was online, I immediately remembered why I left. First of all, it's a bunch of guest users that don't talk. They can't talk. And I was like, dang, I'm so bored looking at 100 guests in my room that can't talk to me. Like, at least let them talk to me like they do on for free. Like, the guest users could talk. Like, I kind of like the guest user chat because that's way I won't be there sitting there bored. But on Camsoda, it's like they come in your room, you have 100 guests, don't talk, you're sitting there bored. And then you have the elite VIP members that come in the room. Like, I had one guy that came in there and tipped me, and I was up shaking my booty, and they didn't fave me or anything. They were just sitting there looking, and as soon as that one guy had stopped tipping me, I kind of danced for just a little bit, like maybe like 30 seconds more, and then I sat back down, and they all left. Of course, that's how token sites work. If you're not doing free stuff, like when you're doing stuff and like say if one guy is tipping you and you're doing stuff, like you would have a bunch of people in your room just watching. As soon as you sit down, they leave. I know, that's how token sites works, and that's why I immediately was like, oh my gosh, let me just get my minimum payout and I am done with this website for good. I quit the first time and then I came back and now I'm done for forever. Okay, I'm never logging back on after I get my minimum payout. If it's a struggle for me to get my minimum payout on your website, that's crazy. But anyways, yeah, and so okay, so yeah. So I had a private on StreamMate, and this guy was like, oh, I own a Chick-fil-A. Like, he spent like 10 minutes in product. He probably spent like $70 on his side, but I only got like $25, whatever, because StreamMate takes that much out. But so he's like, well, I would love to F you in person. I want to meet you. You're so beautiful. Okay, yeah, we in private, so I don't care. They could talk a whole bunch of hoopla in private. I don't care. Because I'm getting my money at that point. And so I entertain it. But then he starts talking about, oh, I want to meet you. I hate when they do that in private. It makes me feel like, okay, they in their head they're thinking, oh, well, I'm spending money, so I deserve to at least see you. Like, it's like they have this entitlement. They feel entitled to me or us. I feel like other webcam models go through it as well. Like, the guys feel entitled to us because they spent like $100, $200, and they're like, well, I need to see you, I need to meet you, this guy says, I own a Chick-fil-A. First of all, he insulted me. He thinks I'm a fat fuck. I'm gonna tell you why I say he thinks I'm a fat fuck. He says he owns a Chick-fil-A and that he gets free food. Okay, great. You own a Chick-fil-A, get free food. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. He then says, well, I can send you free food. Just let me know what area you live in. I got you. I'm gonna bring you food. I have a code. I'm like, why don't you just send me the money? and I could get my own food from DoorDash. I could get whatever I want instead of just having to eat Chick-fil-A. I don't eat Chick-fil-A every single day or that often. And so he's like, oh, well, see, I get free food, that's why. So you want to meet me and you don't even want to send me no money? You think food is going to get me on the damn plane? These guys. So I entertain him because we're in private. But no, nigga, you not meeting me. Not for no food. Anyway. Alright. I'm back. Okay, so. Alright, so, I also wanted to make a little segment saying, there is nothing wrong with you. Maybe this should be a separate video. I think this should be a separate video. You know what? I'm going to say what I got to say, but I'm going to also make a separate video because I feel like it's just that important for its own video. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with you. I'm going to end the video saying there's nothing wrong with you. You are perfect. You are beautiful. It's just that if you feel like you're on a website and you're like sitting in a room doing nothing because no one's talking to you, no one's tipping you, no one's taking you private, no one's buying anything, it's like, oh, I'm bored. I've been there on Chatterbait. I've been there on token sites, period. Token sites are just not for me. I feel like in token sites it's just so slow and boring for me, and guys just want free stuff and I just don't like it. And I always like, damn, what's wrong with me? I say that until I go on a premium site and I'm getting privates at the private tips, and it's like, wow, these guys are so different. These guys think I'm beautiful. They like me. I'm making money. But over here, it's like, you know, they don't like me like that. They come in my room like, bitch, shake something, do something. Then I might tip you. Or I just might sit here and watch. And as soon as you sit your ass down, I'm going to go to the next room. That's how they think on the tokens. I promise y'all. That's how they be. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you're not in the right place. You have to go where you're wanted and go where you're appreciated and go where you make money. If you find yourself sitting on a website for 2+ hours, 3+ hours with no money, or just barely $5 an hour, it may be that site is not for you. Okay? If you can't even make minimum wage, which is $15 to $20 an hour, after 3 to 6 months, and you're not making that money an hour, that website may not be for you, and you may have to move on to something better. Okay? You are beautiful, gorgeous, and there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that you have to move to the right place to get appreciated by the right people on the right website.